This is Tashay and Makeda, the Empress of Root Soul, and you are locked into HMP TV.
So the next song I'm going to do is called Feminine Vibes, which is in that same kind of energy. So you'll be singing all the words, yeah? All right.
I am passionate, sometimes a pessimist, occasionally prejudiced, but my heart exists. Yin and yang, opposites can attract, truly finding the balance of woman and man within. But I don't need you as a lover, why can't you be my brother? Harmony before sex and love, agape before eros, self-love before all things, redefining divine feminine, divine feminine. So moonlight guides I, your love protect I, remind I that I am divine and wise. So I will reach these heights and fly, just fly, compassionate and positive. Times I'm unrealistic, and times I think masculine, straight up and down, but it goes round and round like the spirals in my locks. Each cycle unlocks another dimension. I just remember I chose this pain, and sometimes love don't let. I follow my desires, but don't like it, I'll change it. Wise words from Auntie Maya. I'm letting go of all fear. My intuition is what I will hear. Living and giving myself worth, knowing and showing myself what I deserve. So moonlight guides I, your love protect I, reminds I that I am fire, your rise, oh, your feminine rise, oh, feminine fire. Can we give it up for Greg that sing on keys? We also have Dave Brooks on the bass. Woo! Give it up for Dave Brooks on the bass. We also have James Shepherd on guitar, as you met before. Give it up for James Shepherd. And we also have Noel Tapper on the drums. Give it up for Noel Tapper on the drums. I'm going to introduce you to the girls in the second half. But we have Makeda, Moore, and Fabian Mysterious. Got a surprise for you later. And these are the Root Soldiers. My name is Teshay Makeda. I am the Empress of Root Soul. Roots being grounded, knowing where you are, knowing where you're coming from, knowing where you are going. And the music that I have been raised with, the drums, reggae music. So that is the roots, part of the roots. And the soul is living from here. Living from your soul's purpose, doing what you love, doing what makes your heart sing. And what makes my heart sing is singing. And the soul music, so that is root soul. And to be a root soldier, you have to be grounded and rooted in your purpose, living from your soul. So are you root soldiers? Yes. Are you root soldiers? Yes. Okay. I'm gonna ask, it's so important to do what comes from here. If this is not happening, don't do it, please. Because you'll end up ill. And it will start, all of those sickness will start manifesting in your body, and it's like, just live from your soul. So be a root soldier. Whether you like my music or not, be a root soldier. Yes. Yeah, yeah. your feminine vibes. Feminine vibes. Find your balance inside.
Thank you.
Speaking of feminine vibes. Speaking of roots. I'm gonna do a song that I grew up to, and you all know it, so I really would love to sing with me. Damn.
Black woman, oh, black woman, like you got come along. We have to honor the ones that have come before us. All of the black women. Black woman is the mother of creation. Whether you like it or not, you came from a black woman. Black woman, oh, black woman, like me and travel along. You trod one of life's roughest roads. You got the heaviest load. To be someone to belong, to be your mind and a half alone. But don't give up now, just pray for strength now. For you I dedicate this song. Lashes to our skin. On ocean blocks we were chained and owned, handled merchandise. Harmony abusing what we were refusing, thrown in the garbage bin. But no need for that now. Free yourself from that now and help me sing my song. La da 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 da. And not that which is wrong. I heard Rachel mourning for her children when Harold and Pharaoh took their little heads. But like Mary and like Joseph, the mother of Moses too, overcame those evil devices. I dedicate this one for you. Da 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 da. We're gonna have a break now, but hopefully stick around and we'll do some more songs for you. Thank you.
Yo, yeah, give thanks. One more time, Teshay, Makeda, Kings and Queens. All right, just to let you know, what time is it right now? 10, so the break is 20 minutes, yeah? 20 minutes long, so 20 past 10, we'll come back, all right? Did you enjoy that? There's more after the break, Kings and Queens. Enjoy your break, see you 20 minutes, peace.
So we are upstairs at the Vortex in Dalston. Dalston, is it right? Right, Dalston. And I'm here with Shakara. And I have seen his face around on social media. Okay. So this is the first time we've actually met. Okay. Yeah? And it's a pleasure, by the way.
It is a pleasure, my sister. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So Shakara is a fellow freeformer.
Indeed.
We don't really like the term, but that's what they're calling it nowadays. So let's go with it.
Indeed.
You know?
Yes,
So as we're on that level at the moment, when you were downstairs, you said to me that you had locks before.
Yes.
And that you decided to cut your locks and then grow this new set of beautiful freeform locks.
Yes.
Can I ask what influenced that?
So I had a vibe to have a restart at some point, maybe a year ago. And what happened was I had a son coming. Well, what then became a son. I knew I was having a child, you know what I'm saying? But
Yes.
I didn't know the gender, yeah? And so it was after my son was born that I was considering, symbolize. First of all, when I was had a formal manhood initiation ceremony, when I was a teenager. So, and as a part of that process, part of the process was cutting your hair.
Okay.
To symbolize like you're coming into manhood now. So basically, it's symbolic of being reborn. It's a new life, new growth, that kind of thing. And so, this is my first child, and so being a father was a new journey, and it was literally new life. Yeah. So I'm having had locks from since like 2009.
Okay.
Decided after his naming ceremony to start again to symbolize that new life once again. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Okay. Awesome. And you told me earlier on that you are a journalist. Have you studied journalism in university?
No, just freelance, freehand. I've written for various publications. I've written for an online publication for the British Blacklist.
Okay.
Run by a sister by the name of Makeda. Check it out, the BritishBlacklist.co.uk, if you don't know. And I was running a column there called Shakara Speaks. Yeah. Shakara Speaks on it. So I've written for independent newspapers like the Final Call newspaper, which is like the Nation of Islam's newspaper. Another newspaper from my organisation called The Whirlwind, and I've got my own blog, so I write, I'm saying that in
Okay, can you tell us the name of your blog, please?
So just shakaraspeaks.com.
Okay.
SHAKARA speaks.com.
You hear that?
So yeah.
All right.
Shakara Speaks on all
Go to the blog. Cool. Okay, so other than the journalism, tell us all the other things that you've done. I think you mentioned activism.
Yes.
And so in what capacity would you consider yourself an activist?
So I was born and raised in what is called a Pan-African organisation. My father is the leader of a Pan-African organisation.
What organisation is that?
The Al-Kebulan Revivalist Movement.
Okay.
Al-Kebulan is one of the oldest names on historical records for the continent of Africa. And so basically we're a Pan-African organisation with a spiritual cultural foundation.
Okay.
And so within that context, there's various programs that we run. We're very big on restoring respect and dignity to African spirituality.
Yeah.
We're very big on the education of children. You know what I'm saying? So I grew up going to the Saturday school that the organisation had. When I became an adult, I taught in the Saturday school. You know
Okay.
And now I currently teach.
What did you teach in the Saturday school?
English language and we call it English language and communication.
Okay.
And also performing arts.
I see.
I now teach. We have a 5 days a week homeschoolers group. So I now teach in that also. And I teach African history, African world history, and also media studies. Yeah,
Okay. So you're a busy man.
I get around,
How do you? Okay, and I'm asking for advice here now.
Fair.
So how do you manage to balance all of these things that you do with being a parent now that you have a son?
I'm still learning. Very much still learning. My main, and sometimes I have to prioritize one thing for the sake of it, manifesting in a certain way. So at the moment, the priority is Got Kush TV. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm focusing on mainly. I teach.
Okay.
But my primary focus is like being a part of this team to build a media company called Gotbush TV.
Okay.
And so, you know, I have to find ways of complementing. So I don't teach every day. So most days I'm not teaching.
Okay.
On the Gotbush TV work mostly. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And
Okay.
then, you know, yeah. So but I'm still learning to balance.
Okay.
The different things that I do. You know what I'm
Of
saying?
course, it's all about balance. My art, you know, definitely. So, your name,
Yes. Yes.
okay?
Yes.
I have to.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Where did Shakara? First of all,
Yes.
before we even go there, what is your birth name if you care to share with us? Well, government name. What is your name?
So, my birth name, my first name is Tafadzwa. Yeah, it's
Yes.
a Shona name, which is, the Shona language is spoken in Zimbabwe.
Okay.
Yes. Shona, and so in Shona, Tafadzwa means we are pleased or we have been made happy.
Oh,
I was
wow.
my parents' first child. And so it symbolizes the fact that they were pleased with, you know,
With you.
Yeah, the message, you know what I'm saying? But it also symbolizes that the fact that
Yeah.
apparently I came into the world with a very happy kind of joyous spirit. So that's why we got that name also.
That's
So
wonderful.
I have 4 birth names.
Yeah.
Tafadzwa, Nyasha, Payam, Bandaka. Yeah. Nyasha is also Shona.
Okay.
And it means like mercy or grace.
Wow.
So it's like the mercy or the grace of the Creator, and being a very humble kind of spirit. You know what I'm saying? Payam is an ancestral name. One of my 5th great grandfather has that name. His son was the last person in my lineage to be enslaved, and so that's why we have that name. And Bandaka is a name that my father reclaimed. So my father wasn't born with African names, but when he came into a certain consciousness, he didn't want to carry the name of the enslaver. Yeah? And he certainly didn't want to pass that name down to his children.
Yes.
So he formally reclaimed the name Bandaka. Bandaka is the name of a place which is named after a river in the Congo, which is Central Africa.
Okay.
And so he named himself that because it symbolized returning to the source, which is Mama Africa.
Oh.
In the heart of Mama Africa. Yeah, so you know. So,
Yeah.
But also because at the time he was studying the legacy of Baba Patrice Lumumba, who was the first prime minister of the Congo.
Okay.
Who was assassinated basically because of his revolutionary spirit, yeah. And so he was very moved by that legacy. So he, in you know, studying that and learning about this place called Bandaka,
Okay.
the name rang true to him. So he reclaimed that name. And so I've always had that name.
Wow.
Yeah, so,
Wow. So, you have such a powerful name from birth. What made you choose the alias Shakara?
So this Shakara is just a reflection of me coming into an understanding of myself and adding to. So I don't like if people ask me if it's my name, I say yes, it is my name. Even my parents call me Shakara sometimes today, because they understand the spirit of what I was doing when I took on that name, if that makes sense. So I would more say it's my middle name. So when I write my name now, usually it's Tafadzwa Shakara Bandaka if I'm filling like my whole name, or an abbreviation of my full name, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So Shaka is obviously after Shaka Zulu.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, yeah? So,
I
and
do.
Indeed. So it carries the warrior and the king energy. You know what I'm saying? Understanding the relationship between those two things. Yeah. The king in terms of being able to be a leader when necessary.
Yes.
And the warrior in terms of protecting what it is that you build as a king.
Very powerful.
You know what I'm saying? But also because Shaka had a very key role in our history in terms of being able to bring together a nation for the sake of protecting itself against European colonization, and to the point whereby the European was afraid to even fight him.
That's
yeah?
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And so I felt like we need a revival of that kind of energy in our life at this moment in time. So
Yeah.
that resonated with me. But I put that together with the principle of Ra, which is from ancient Kemet.
From Kemet,
yeah, you know what I'm
yes.
saying, which is the creator as manifested in the sun.
Yeah.
And the sun is our primary source of energy, our primary source of light. And without the sun, we wouldn't have life as we know it today. So
Okay.
as well as the sun is fire, you know what I'm saying? And you get too close to it, it will burn you.
So
But
you're fire.
I can be, you know what I'm saying?
I am.
Right, yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But at the same time, without it, there is no life.
Yeah.
I used to say, if people ask me what that means, I used to say Shakara means warrior of the light, warrior of the creator. Or,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That kind of thing. It has so much dimensions to me now.
Yeah.
Even more than that, you know what I'm saying? But
Yes.
it's just Shakara. And once I explain the two components of it, I hope people will be able to glean their own understanding and meaning of what that means.
You're so wonderful to interview.
I give thanks.
Awesome. Thank you. Okay. Thank you.
Yes.
We're here tonight
Yes.
We're waiting for the performance.
Yes.
Stay tuned, guys.
Yes,
and Shakara is actually hosting the event tonight.
I am indeed.
Yeah? Can I just ask what got you into hosting, first of all? Why hosting?
It's something that naturally came upon me. I'm used to being on the platform.
Yeah.
I've primarily as a spoken word artist. I've been doing spoken word performance since formally around 2003. Yeah? And as a result of that, I started to put on nights. Yeah, so I hosted a yearly event called Messiah Storm, which is dedicated to Marcus Messiah Garvey.
Yeah.
And I was hosting that. That's how I first really got into regular kind of hosting.
Okay.
And that's how people got to know me as a host. A few years ago, I started an event called Rise of the Griots, which is a spoken word monthly event. Yeah, Rise of the Griots.
I need to come to these events. Like, where have I been?
You know, well, it's not on at the moment.
Okay.
It's not on at the moment. But that's so yeah. So I've hosted a few things here and there, but that's how I'm mainly get hosted. Like I've got brothers and sisters in spoken word.
Okay.
They ask me to host things here and there. You know what I'm saying? But it's something that I enjoy doing. I love talent, and so creating platforms to display talent beyond just my own is something that I'm very passionate about.
Okay.
And it just so happened that one night that I was hosting Rise of the Griot, and who walked through the door but Teshay and Makeda. So that's how I got to that, yeah.
Who is that?
The person who we're here to see tonight, who I'll be hosting in this performance tonight. So,
Okay,
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
okay, wonderful.
Yeah.
And also, I've been told, a little bird told me that you are the co-director.
Yes.
Is that the correct title
Yes, it is.
of Got Kush Television?
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
Okay. And so, what is your role as a co-director for that platform?
So I've been working with Got Kush TV since 2015 when it actually started. At that point, I was more presenting and helping out, and they were also covering the events that I was mentioning before, like Messiah Storm, that
Okay.
kind of thing. So we had this mutual relationship. They would come and cover my events, and now if they need a presenter, I'll present for them and that kind of thing. And so what happened was basically the team needed more hands, and so because I was already working with Got Kush TV, I offered my services, and the team welcomed me on. And so basically I come on in the role kind of as a content production manager. In terms of, you know, basically managing the creation of the content, producing the shows,
Okay.
putting forward ideas, marketing. There's a lot of different things that goes into
Okay.
it. You know?
Okay. So just tell us one of the shows in particular that you have your hands on at the moment.
The main one I have my hands on is the one I feature in called The Insight.
Okay.
Which is basically just a bi-weekly magazine show that just breaks down a popular issue, topical issue that pertains to the black community
Okay.
from my perspective. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So the last one I did was on the whole Jay-Z NFL deal. I've done one on the Ghana
Yeah.
return. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? And you know, different things. You know what I'm saying? So there's that one. We've got the group economic show. Which we're currently in production with. Our main project at the moment is that we're producing a kind of podcast style discussion and debate show called Decipher. So you know what I'm saying? So yeah, so I'm not hosting that one because I don't want to be on the camera too much. It's saturation, that kind of thing. But I do enjoy hosting, and to be honest with you, hosting at this moment in time, there are a few people that I enjoy hosting more than Teshay and Makeda. Because I've seen her journey from basically when she started really coming out to the fore.
Okay.
In fact, somebody told me that it was actually Rise of the Griots that she actually started performing that. I was the first person apparently, and I could be correct for this, but I've heard that I was the
So
first
in Bossara.
I don't know about all that.
That's what I
I don't know about all that. But apparently, I was the first person
Okay.
to call her
Yes.
and say, I'd like to perform on my show.
Yeah.
Because it just happened that she was she was following me on Instagram. And so, because she liked a couple of my things, so I checked out her profile.
Yeah.
And so she was an artist. So I checked out her SoundCloud. And just up hearing one tune, I said, you know what? I beg you come down and perform.
Yes, that's what it's about.
So, yeah, so ever since then, I've been invested in supporting what she's bringing, what she's doing. I heard she performed at another one of my events, and at that point she had just launched her first EP. Yeah, I took that home and listened to it.
Yeah.
And was completely blown away. Like to the point I had to phone her like, yo, you don't know what you're doing right now. I broke down each track.
Yes,
you know what I'm
yes.
saying? Like, I told her what I was getting from it and then kind of things. So to me, she's one of the shining lights of our music scene as a black community in the UK.
That is
right
a
about now.
big statement for you, darling.
I'm not begging it.
Yeah.
There's no hyperbole. Trust
Yeah.
me, she's doing major things.
Yeah.
I know that she's gonna go exactly where she wants to go.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's a pleasure.
Everybody all right? Yes, sure. What's my name? Some of you forgot. See, some of you forgot. I'm not about that life, yeah? Not about that life. All right. Everybody say shaka. Everybody say shaka. Now say rah. Now put it together. One more time, put it together. One more time, put it together. Give yourself a round of applause, family. Give yourself a round of applause. We're going to get into the second half right about now. Teshay and Makeda, the Empress of Roots Soul. Alright, now the lyricist, I'm going to have to ask them to help me out right here. The people them now be quiet. You know what I mean? So I'm going to start something. You're going to join me. And then we're going to spread it around the room. We're going to spread it here. So I want everyone to join in you. We're going to spread it around the room, alright? You ready for me? Alright, come, let's go. Alright. Johnny, make it spread. Margarine, peanut butter, marmalade and jam. Spread. Spread, man. Johnny, everybody join in, man. What's wrong with you? Beautiful. Give yourself a round of applause, man. Give yourself a round of applause. You know what them way there. Yes, family, my name is Shakara. I am your host with the most for the evening's proceedings. And my job is simply to make sure that the plane take off and land properly, that the platform is warm for the artists that come on it, to ensure that they're ready to give you their best, and that you are prepared to reciprocate. Big word. Sorry, big word. There's English people in the place. Big word. Yes. Everybody say reciprocate. Reciprocate. That means give and receive, you know what I mean? That's what you call the African audience dynamic. Performers don't just perform. Yeah, they also get back energy from the audience, you know what I'm saying? And you know, we're here to see the Empress of Root Soul, and that terminology, Root Soul, kind of brings together two, you know, pillars of the black music experience, the roots reggae and the soul. And you know, none of them will exist without jazz, you know. Yeah, a lot of people don't really trace the jazz lineage and the jazz influence in roots. And I'm mentioning this because I mentioned our promoter, Ray Carlos, earlier, and he is actually not here because he's on tour with the Scatterlights. And if you know anything about the Scatterlights, they're one of the foundational groups that birthed ska music, which birthed reggae music. And a lot of the artists from that time were listening to jazz artists like Fats Waller, and Louis Armstrong and them people there that inspired, you know, the genealogy of roots, reggae music. I shouldn't have to explain how that relates to soul music. You should know that already, but you know what I mean? We're dealing with people like Ella Fitzgerald, we're dealing with people like Ray Charles, and these kinds of things there. So, yeah, I'm saying what I'm saying, Kings and Queens, that the black music journey is a beautiful one. You know what I'm saying? And so, I'm a lover of black music, all forms of black music. And that's why we're here today. So can we just give a round of applause for black music? We love it. We love it. Raise your hand if you got a Teshay Makeda CD in the break. Raise your hand. Alright, that's not enough of you, so we're going to make sure that the rest of you get one. Don't worry, there's more around, you know what I'm saying? I know nowadays, they're only £5, yeah? Only £5, what? Only £5. And you know what it is as well? Because I know what it is here, is that most of the people are nowadays, you're not familiar with getting physical copies of music nowadays, isn't it? That's what it is. That's what it really is. There are CDs available, people, please. A, B, C, D. Yeah? CDs, yes? Right? So, I mean, you can get it on your streaming services and everything something there as well. But I still enjoy getting a physical copy. It's like, man like me, I get the t-shirts as well. Yeah? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like this one, right here, so Teshay Makeda t-shirt you can get, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know? So yeah, it's like, I never got into the Kindle thing. I like books that you can hold on to and turn the page. You know what I mean? You know when you're on the tube where you want to turn the page? And then when it's your stuff, you have to put a little crease in the top corner for the book, come off of it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, change over at the Victoria line. Officer can sit up back, take up back your book, open the book, and pull out the crease and turn the page. That means love, you know what I mean? So one kid around here, one book we can read and hold on for. Alright, I'm speaking a lot of patois, and I forget that there are many English folks in the place, so I apologize. I'll try to translate from here on out. Okay? Hold on pan means hold on to. Yeah? You know what I mean? Is everybody with me? Translation. Yeah? Alright? Who needs Rosetta Stone when you have Shakara, right? You know what I mean? Alright, okay. Is everybody alright? Yeah. Are you sure? Yeah. Alright, Kings and Queens. We're Irie. That was it. By the way, I do want to let you know that after the show is the after party downstairs. We're going to have DJs and we're going to also have an open mic. So if you want to bless the mic downstairs, you can. We have, there's a drummer?
Yeah, Naya Bingy drummers.
Naya Bingy drummers, alright. Naya Bingy drummers are going to be downstairs opening. Yeah, and that is partly in tribute, and I think you done this last week or the week before as well. But one of the stalwarts of lovers rock in this country and the Rastafari community, a sister by the name of Joy Mack, passed away recently. So part of what's going to be going on downstairs is a tribute to Auntie Joy Mack. Fantastic empress, fantastic auntie. We did love her, you know. We did love her. You know what I mean? Very, very humble. You know what I mean? And you know, one time I got a call from Auntie Joy Mack and she said, yeah, Shakara, I want to perform at your event, you know. And it never quite happened. And then she passed me and I'm vexed, you know what I mean? But I give thanks because she just showed a lot of energy for ones like myself and ones like Teshay and Makeda whenever she saw us, you know what I'm saying? So it's only right that we give her back some of that love, even though she's on the other side, Kings and Queens. So can we make some noise for Joy Mack, please? Alright, the Root Soldiers are back on the bandstand and we are about to get into the second half of the thing. So Kings and Queens, I want you to once again clap your hands and stamp your foot. Make some noise for the Empress of Roots Soul, Teshay, Makeda!
Children thereof, everything's required. We'll be on the front line, and you can call me by my name. I am ready to roll. Once the rules remain the same, how the story's been told. Call me anytime, I never cop out. Lioness is on the right, don't you ever hop out. Never willingness forever to ride and be strong. Oh, once it's for better and right every letter and moving right along. When I roll with the punches, accept the changes. Work with the formula, do what I have to do, and you can call me by my name. I am ready to roll. Once the rules remain the same, how the story's been told. To see if you can walk the walk you talk. Let me give you my word, my voice must be heard. Bravery is a piece of my heart, and you can tell me by my name. To roll. Once the rules remain the same, how the story's been told. Call me anytime. Lioness is on the right. be standing taller to face the hardest and the darkest of times. We'll be taking care of all the children there. And if it's required, we'll be on the front line. And you can count on me from my name. Once the rules remain the same. Tell me anytime. Lioness is on the rise. Don't you ever doubt. Can I hear from the ladies in the house? Make some noise. I want you to say, hey, are you ready? Are you ready? Come on, lioness, I want to hear you. Are you ready? Are you ready? And King's joining. Are you ready? Are you ready? Yes. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Are you ready? Are you ready? And lioness is on the rise. Oh, call me, anytime. Lioness is on the rise. Don't you ever doubt. Are you ready? Are you ready? Yeah, yeah. Are you ready? Are you ready? Ready, ready, whoa, whoa. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you Let's just go straight into the next one. Oh my, I'm feeling irate. My mind is gone, I'm all alone. To run the rule of three, the world keeps turning. Oh, what a day, what a day, what a day. Peace and blessings manifest with every lesson learned. If your knowledge was your wealth, then it won't be well earned. If we were made in her image, then call us by our names. Most intellects do not believe in God, but they fear us just the same. Oh, no, no, no. My side keeps moving like a rolling stone. Oh, no, no, no. All night till the break of dawn. No. My cipher keeps moving like a rolling stone. I go on and on and on and on. God damn it, I'ma sing my song. I was run out of water with $3 and $6. shows that he knows nothing at all. Could it be colder in your summertime than hotter in your fall? If we were made in her image, then call us by our name. Most intellects do not believe in God, but they fear us just the same. How does it go? Time keeps moving like a rolling stone. On and on and on and on. All night till the break of dawn. On and on and on and on. Time keeps moving like a rolling stone. On and on and on and on and on. Bad props in the garage. I am feeling kinda hungry, 'cause my heart is coming down. Don't feed me yours, 'cause your food does not enjoy. I think I need a cup of tea. The world keeps turning. On one today. What a day, what a day. You're rushing through destruction, 'cause you don't have nothing left. The mothership can't save you, so your hands is gon' get left. If we were made in her image, then call us by our names. Most intellect do not believe in God, but they fear us just the same. Oh, on and on and on and on. Time keeps moving like a rolling stone. I go on and on and on and on. All night till the break of dawn. I go on and on and on and on. Time keeps moving like a rolling stone. I go on and on and on and on. All night until the break of dawn. Don't these two beautiful sounds so beautiful? We call them the Roots Soul Stresses. And we have Fabian Material. Would you like to hear from Fabian? I need to hear more noise than that. Would you like to hear from Fabian? Go girl, go girl. Ooh, yeah. On and on, on and on, on and 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 on. Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. On and on. Give it up for Fabian Material! And we also have Makeda. Would you like to hear from Makeda more? I said on and on. I said on and on. Yeah, yeah. On and on, on and on, on and on, on, yeah. Yeah, 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 oh, yeah, 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 yeah. On and on, on and on, on and on, on Makeda Moore. And both of these empresses are artists in their own right, so make sure you check them out. They're going to have some music coming out soon. Are you going to support them? Yeah. Make sure you follow Makeda Moore, InstaFabs8. Okay. I'll just do that all night.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing your Saturday. No, it's not Saturday. Jeez.
This is Tashay Makeda, the Empress of Root Soul, and you can find me right here